More on the Twitter censorship files. We will review it, we'll organize together, and we will share it with each other. We'll talk about this in the comments section and on Twitter, ironically. We want to make sure that everyone can remember some of these major points and tell their friends. Hi everyone, I'm Gardner Goldsmith for MRCTV. You know, nearly every day in the last week, new revelations came to light showing the manner by which and the extent to which previous Twitter censorship silenced certain figures such as Donald Trump. But the core of it always has been ideological. Even when it comes to the presence of people like Trump, the bombast and personality-oriented facets of political figures and, of course, of many celebrities when they dip their toes into political disputation, well, they are, at their core, ideological or perceived to be by many observers. And since the polis, composed of federal, state, county, local, and supranational governments and their cronies, since the polis has invaded nearly every aspect of our lives, from our food choices to how long we can work and with whom, those ideological battles have covered many topics on Twitter, many of which we now are discovering the leftist Twitter censors saw fit to manipulate and hide, often without telling us. Reporter Barry Weiss's coverage of the Twitter files revealed a second tranche on December 9th, which contained key revelations about top Twitter folks like Global Head of Trust and Safety Yoel Roth and legal counsel James Baker, as well as Head of Legal Policy and Trust Vijaya Gade, who reportedly worked together to subjectively target and shadow ban users and topics they found objectionable. Quote, a new hashtag Twitter Files investigation reveals that teams of Twitter employees build blacklists, prevent disfavored tweets from trending, and actively limit the visibility of entire accounts or even trending topics, all in secret, without informing users. Twitter once had a mission to give everyone the power to create and share ideas and information instantly, without barriers. Along the way, barriers nevertheless were erected. Take, for example, Stanford's Dr. Jay Bhattacharya at Dr. Jay Bhattacharya, who argued that COVID lockdowns would harm children. Twitter secretly placed him on a trends blacklist, which prevented his tweets from trending. As Reclaim the Net's Cindy Harper explains, the information needed only to shine light on something that might make leftist collectivists look bad in order to earn the boot from the social media platform. Take the Libs of Tik Tok account, which the owner uses simply to repost without comment the woke, angry, bizarre TikTok posts of collectivists. In many PR firms, that kind of amplified spread of someone's material would be applauded and welcomed. But Twitter's leftist censors appear to recognize that many Americans and many people around the world saw the original liberal TikTok posts for what they were. Writes Harper, quote, the second batch of Twitter files revealed that popular account Libs of Tik Tok was suspended despite executives acknowledging that the account has not violated any policies. The account was flagged with a big label that read, do not take action on user without consulting with SIPPES. Harper goes on to note, quote, the Free Press founder Barry Weiss, who published the files, explained that SIPPES was short for Site Integrity Policy, Policy Escalation Support. The group, which made the most politically sensitive decisions, consisted of Head of Trust and Safety Yoel Roth, Head of Legal Policy and Trust Vijaya Gade, and CEOs Jack Dorsey and Parag Agrawal. Libs of Tik Tok, which was suspended 6 times in 2022 alone, was told that it was suspended for violating the policy on hateful conduct. However, internal SIPPES documents revealed that the account has not directly engaged in behavior violative of the hateful conduct policy. And Harper also observes what many of us might like to remind the leftists out there. Not only is Libs of Tik Tok merely a device by which original leftist TikTok posts merely are reposted, leftist so-called journalist Taylor Lorenz used Twitter to dox the Libs of TikTok owner, and Twitter allowed the Herod and Lorenz to remain, saying that her tweet didn't violate the platform's policies. Jordan Dixon Hamilton of Breitbart broadens the scope of the Twitter leftist tilt and its censorship, noting that the censor team at the Blue Bird used slippery tactics to hide Breitbart's content as well. Quote, "The latest installment of the Twitter files reveals that the censorship-loving leftists running the show before Elon Musk took over the platform used tech tools to suppress content posted by Breitbart News after adding a bot to the official Breitbart News Twitter account. As journalist Matt Taibbi explains, the bot ends up becoming an automated tool invisibly watching both Trump and apparently Breitbart." Ah, yes, fair play. Just what generations of liberty-minded folk have come to expect from collectivists. The kinds of folks that we know go all the way back to people like Rousseau, who, of course, have depicted as evil those of us from whom they want to steal, the people that they want to have the state rob, and, of course, the people whom they want to threaten and make live our lives the way that they command. Specifically, today, reporter Taibbi, nowadays I should say, not exactly today, specifically, reporter Taibbi tweeted a screenshot of what Twitter began to do to the people it didn't really appreciate, writing, quote, "In Twitter docs, executives frequently refer to bots, e.g., let's put a bot on that. A bot is just any automated heuristic moderation rule. It can be anything. Every time a person in Brazil uses green and blob in the same sentence, action might be taken." In other words, shadow banning and suppression of one's speech. For example, you thought you had, say, X number of followers on Twitter. Well, that's what they told you, but really, you had only as many as they wanted to actually see your particular posts. And that's in addition to Twitter and Facebook as well, having a special back door for government agencies to log into the site and flag specific posts that the government agents wanted pulled down. It would be one thing if a social media platform such as Twitter or Facebook were upfront and told people that they not only would engage in these kinds of activities, but do so with a profoundly leftist bias. In such a case, we would know, and we could act accordingly. What really upsets people, and justifiably so, is that Twitter repeatedly told people it didn't engage in this activity. And given that this is just the start of the Twitter document revelations, one wonders what else is in store. We'll keep you up to date. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please join us on YouTube, where, yes, they censor us. And if you get the opportunity, open up a new tab, head over to Rumble, because they don't censor us there. And when you watch our videos, please share them with friends, family members, coworkers, that sort of thing. Put them out there on Twitter. That helps raise our visibility. And if you get the opportunity, sign up on Rumble, because they don't censor us. We'll see you on the Facebook group, which is very, very busy. Thank you so much, everybody, for your comments. and interaction on Facebook. Keeps everything really lively there. We'll also see you on Parler. We're on TikTok and on Instagram. And if you want to find me on Twitter, I'm at Gard Goldsmith, and on Gab, Gab's great. I'm at Gardner Goldsmith. And please go to mrctv.org, mrctv.org. Open up another tab, head over there. And remember, while you're there, checking out all the work from the whole team, if you have the opportunity, we would really appreciate your donations for the Media Research Center's work. It's been 35 years. Incredible. Awesome, awesome stuff. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. For MRC TV, I'm Gardner Goldsmith.